everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Callie, this is Callie's Collectibles Reviews. Today is Tuesday the 15th of March 2022 and for today's review I am going to take a look at the Marvel Legends Retro Carded Wave 3 Ben Reilly Spider-Man. Now, I'm not massively familiar with the character, but I am quite familiar with the costume because there was a time on the original Toy Biz packaging where they switched to this costume, which made everyone think, oh, is he going to swap in the show? And in season 6, where the Scarlet Spider-Man Ben Reilly showed up, we were kind of like, oh, this is where it's going to happen. And then the show was cancelled, and that was all we got. So, shame. But anyway, I'm going to jump into the review station and take a closer look at this guy. See you in a sec. Bye. Okay, so here he is as he comes out of the packaging. Here's the alternate hands that we get, the figure and the packaging in the background. As always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. Let me just adjust my camera. Right, so here we have the retro carded Marvel Legends Spider-Man, Ben Reilly. And I think the artwork's pretty good. It looks very animated series, even though this costume wasn't in the animated series, as I spoke about in the intro. But yeah, very well done there. There's the back of the packaging. We've already taken a look at Hobgoblin and Symbiote Spider-Man. Coming up, we will take a look at Armor Mark 1. I still need to get Hammerhead and Shocker. Hopefully when I have some more money, I can get these two. But yeah, that's it pretty much for the... Oh, there's a bio if you want to pause and read. There you go. Right, anyway, that's it for the packaging. And now onto the figure itself. We'll take a quick look at the hands. First, you get two wall-crawling hands, as we've seen with the Symbiote Spider-Man, just painted differently. They are the same sculpt. I mean, it's the exact same figure, just with head difference, paint difference, and that's about it. But yeah, so the hands are the same, as you can see there. They've just got the cool glove thing going on, where it's two fingers are blue, the rest are red. I don't know, it's a costume choice. And we get two thwipping hands. Yay! Spider-Man can thwip. Whip. So there you go, that's those. Sorry about the state of my nail varnish, it's been a busy day. But there you go, that's the hands. Right, now for the figure. He stands, if I get the old trusty tape measure out, he stands from head to the top of his head, just shy of 6.5 inches tall. So pretty much the same as Symbiote Spider-Man. But anyway, moving on to the articulation. Again, I feel like this bit's a little bit pointless because it's exactly the same as the Symbiote Spider-Man. The head's the same, the chest is the same, the torso's the same. Everything is the same articulation-wise. So what I will do instead is I will quickly show off the different hands on the figure. And then I'll do real quick articulation. There he is with the wall-crawling hands, or as I like to call these, the jazz hands. And sometimes you just got to go with a good old double thwip. Right, so to very quickly cover articulation, like I said, it's exactly the same as the Symbiote Spider-Man that I took a look at last time. So real quick, head is on the same joint, so you get the same kind of range and motion and all that, but you also get the same kind of gapping problems and whatnot. So the head is exactly the same. Butterfly shoulder joints, although I will admit I do like how the suit line kind of follows across the butterfly joint onto the shoulder. So when you move that butterfly joint, it doesn't really break up that line too badly, as you can see. So that's a nice little touch. I like that. But yeah, problem is with the torso though, because these stripes come straight down. The minute you kind of tilt this, it sort of breaks the lines. I mean, side to side's okay, but if you turn, yeah, that looks a bit unsightly, unfortunately. But again, if you're doing photography with these kind of things, definitely pick your angles, okay, people? Pick your angles. But yeah, same kind of joint there, same joint there, same kind of mobility you'd expect from a Spider-Man figure. legs out that far, rotation at the thigh, forward, backward, double jointed knee, boot cut swivel, but again, same problem up here. If you rotate this, oh, that does not look pretty. That, I mean, you can kind of fudge it from certain angles, but that's unfortunate. Oh, and also, unfortunately, red pin on the blue side. It's part of the action figure problem, people. We can't do much about that, unfortunately. And, you know, forward-facing rocker for ankles and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, articulation is pretty much standard for a Marvel Legends Spider-Man at this point. So, not much more I can say. So, I'm going to do some comparisons now. Here he is with the Marvel Legends brown-suited Wolverine, also from the Retro line, and the recently reviewed Hobgoblin from the wave that he's part of. So, yeah, I think they look pretty well, you know, pretty good together, in my opinion. So, yeah, a couple more comparisons coming up. Here he is with Iron Man and Captain America, my little Avengers collection I got going on. That is the cap you can turn into Cap Wolf, I do believe. And that is the, is it Infinity War Iron Man? I think that's the Infinity War Iron Man. I'm not 100% on that. Don't quote me. And with some other female Marvel Legends, here we have Black Cat and Lady Deadpool. Yeah, looks pretty good together, especially the Black Cat. I think they're going to be on the shelf together, definitely. And for one final comparison, here he is with the Symbiote Spider-Man and the Spider-Armor Mark 1 from the same wave. And I think for the start of like a little Spider-Verse shelf that I'm going to do, I think that works quite well. The three of them together, I think, yeah, just awesome. But yeah, we've reviewed him, reviewing him currently, and this one is coming up. So stick around for that one. I'm going to jump out now and give you my final thoughts. Okay then, so that was my review of the Marvel Legends Retro Carded Spider-Man Wave 3 Ben Reilly Spider-Man. Yeah, like I said about the black suit Spider-Man, like I said in the review, it's pretty much the same figure, it's just a different head sculpt and a different paint scheme. That's really all it is. But at the same time, just the costume just gives it that little flair, that little difference. And if you're a fan of the Spider-Verse, like, you know, the Spider-Verse films and all that kind of thing, definitely worth picking these guys up because you can quite quickly start a Spider-Verse show. I mean, I've got 3 already. Didn't take me long. So, but yeah, I can highly recommend this. Give it a... I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 because I think that Spider-Man figures should come with web accessories to some extent. We'll get into that in the next review. But for today, that's it. I shall catch you in the next one. I have been Callie. This is Callie's Collectibles Reviews. And remember to like, hit that bell, and subscribe. Bye.